Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned into the Real Psychic Investigators, and my name is Nehru. Thank you so much to all of our new subscribers, and thank you so much if you just tune in on a frequent basis to listen. You also contribute to the algorithm. Karmic or high vibrational investigators, thank you so much for tuning in. All right, private eye, watching me. I hope you have a good medical plan, a good dental plan. I hope you do, okay? Because your family's going to need that, okay? Because my ancestors are going to start taking your family members out and putting them in the hospital, okay? You have no right to watch me, okay? If you don't believe me, ask the families that I was associated with for the first 48 years of this life, and you will find out. Because their family members are dying. Okay? They are. Because of their karmic choices. So investigators, I wish you luck. And when I say good luck, that's French for fuck you. Okay? So welcome in. We're going to do something a little different. So I have a bag here. This is my travel bag I have, right? And someone could be in AA or could have been. Okay, that is American Airlines, AA. All right. So my red travel bag here. We're gonna go ahead and we're actually gonna I'm gonna reach my hand in here, okay, and mix the cards up a little bit, and we're just gonna pull out of this bag. Okay, we're just gonna pull out of this bag. Okay. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares. Okay, the channel is picking up steam, picking up speed. That could also be significant for you and your journey and your case and your situation. Okay, I have restarted receiving emails. Okay, and so those of you who have emailed me, I will be replying to those. Okay, whenever you send me an email, give me 24 hours. Okay. If you want to send me an email, share your journey, okay? Ask for advice, okay? I will tell you this, my advice is going to be spiritual. It is not going to be natural, okay? Unless you are in physical harm's way in which you need to contact authorities. Otherwise, yeah, okay? It's always going to be spiritual. Okay, just like I answer in the comments. And thank you so much for your comments. Okay, I'm definitely enjoying those as well. Again, I like the interaction. Okay, I like the interaction. All right, so let's go ahead and just pick out some cards. Let's see, Divine Source, thank you so much for this day. Wonderful day. Okay, it is 9 o'clock. Okay, I did a live reading at 9 o'clock last night. Okay, so 12 hours later, here we are. Something about 12 hours from now, 12 hours ago. Okay. Just pick out random cards. I'm not even looking in the bag, okay? All right. Okay. Sorry, I had, there was ash on the table from the sage incense. Okay. So we have your best friend is sleeping with your spouse. Okay. We have life elsewhere. We have a rare event. We have prepare for last minute changes. We have celebrations and no more tears. We have a bear market, okay? Could be something about a Taurus, okay? We have Amun Ra out here. Amun and Ra out here. Those are two different beings, okay? We have We've Only Just Begun, okay? So a song by the Carpenters. We've only just begun to live. So many promises. A kiss for luck and we're on our way. We've only begun. Okay, so something about new beginnings for you. Okay. All right. Some of you need to do third eye protection today when you finish listening to this, or as you listen to this. One of the fastest ways to activate or stimulate your third eye, index finger, middle finger, place it in the middle of your forehead or between your eyebrows, okay? Press firmly and hold for 30 seconds, okay? To stimulate your third eye. All right. There's something about a young death. Investigators, I told your dumbass. A young death. That woman who lost her 19-year-old son because of the evil ass shit she was doing towards me, that was her only child this lifetime. Her only child. She's 40-something. Okay? Her child died at 19 this year in a car accident because of what that bitch was doing to me. All right? Jordan, Samantha, investigators. Jordan, Samantha. For your investigation, separate or together. Okay? All right. So, for the first part of this reading, we'll show the other cards here in a moment. So for the first part of this reading, we have, again, young death, prepare for last minute changes, rare event, life elsewhere, best friend sleeping with your spouse, Anthony, poisoned U.S. attorney, music, get out, Virginia, let's animals lick them, Amun Ra, bear market, no more tears, celebrations, flowers, Monet, Monica, Barbara, immature, we've only just begun, Jack, Drew, Daryl, any version of those names, investigators, Andrew, Jackson, Jackie, okay, Jacqueline, Andy, Daryl, Darrell, okay, current administration, Nancy, third eye protection, third world country natural disasters, and Grant Cardone energy. Last name, first name, same initial, and the name Nikisha, investigators, and the name Nikisha, okay? And on the other group of cards that we will look at, we have Spell Work Reversed Collective. Clap your hands. Spell Work Reversed. Okay? Throughout the night, I was getting downloads as usual, okay? But I had a dream, okay? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I had a dream. All right? And in this dream, before I share the downloads, in this dream, it was a group of us and we were exercising, okay, in like a room, okay? And we were stretching, okay? And it could have been yoga or something again. It was a very short, it was a glimpse, okay? And so we were exercising. There were men and women, okay, in this place exercising, okay? And we did a stretch. The instructor, whoever that was, I didn't see them. We were instructed to do a stretch where it's like a toe touch, right? But it's with your legs spread apart, right? Toe touch, right? And you bend down, right? Touch toe, or at least attempt to stretch out your hamstrings and right lower back and all of that, right? Calves and all of that. Calves and all of that. And so I am there, not with anyone. I am by myself, but I am there and I do this stretch, okay? And I look, and as I'm doing this stretch bent down, I look through my legs and there is a woman a few feet behind me, right? And she's doing the stretch too. And as she's bending down, looking through her legs, I'm bending down, looking through my legs. And she says, "Oh, I like that view." Okay? She says, "Oh, I like that view." Right? And the vision went away. And she had on some type of gang coats, use them all the time. It's not a do-rag. It is vice lords and vice lords and Crips and all those types of gangs. They use scarf, I guess, red scarf, blue scarf. Anyway, she had a scarf like that tied around her head. Okay? That type of whatever that is, scarf. Again, it's not a do-rag. It's a scarf of some sort. And I don't think that's the right name for it, but it might be. Right? So yeah, okay. That is what we have out here thus far. So let's go ahead and get into the cards. Need to make some room. So there you go. You need to make some room, collective, for these other cards to fit over here, so that when we pull this from the stack, the cards will have opportunity to land on each and every one. Okay, that's the goal. All right. So thank you so much again, Most High, for this different way of doing this. Okay, again, I just woke up this morning, and as I came over here and I was touching the cards, this is what I was led to do. Okay, put them in the bag, pull them out. Put them in the bag, pull them out. Put them in the bag, pull them out. Oh, also, someone is... Oh, so let me share the downloads with you. Someone's name is Watson Investigators. Watson, okay? And immediately after I heard the name Watson, W-A-T-S-O-N is how I see it. Okay, it could be spelled a different way, but it's pronounced that way. Okay, so immediately after I heard signed death certificate. Signed death certificate. So this death certificate could be authentic or it could be fake. Okay, could be a forgery. Watson signed death certificate. Okay, I also heard I'm a little overweight. I'm a little overweight. It's 11:40 on the video timer. I'm a little overweight. Okay. Also, there's something about a historian. The historian could be looking into you, collective. Okay, they could be looking into you, your birth date, your signs, your synchronicities, your birth chart. They could be looking into all of that. Okay, a historian. Okay, or you are coming to realize that you are some type of esoteric historian. Okay. And if so, I hope you're sharing your gifts and talents to make the world a better place. So, and also, someone switched sides. Okay, someone switched sides, right? And when someone switches sides, typically in the heat of the moment, that means they go from being karmic to light. So they end up snitching on everybody in the cult or church or group or family or whatever it is. Okay, that's typically what that means. So someone's switching sides. Okay, so someone likes the view, whatever that view is. Okay, or they're going to. Okay. Okay. All right. So far out here, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, that is evil energy in the upright, or a deceptive energy in the upright. And it landed on lets animals lick them and flowers. Someone's name could be Flowers. J Flowers, Cornell Flowers, Cornell University. Something like Ramalama Ding Dong. What does Ramalama Ding Dong even mean? I don't know. All right. And then we have the King of Wands on Prepare for Last Minute Changes. Okay, so some type of authority figure that's landed on Prepare for Last Minute Changes. Poisoned U.S. Attorney Anthony and Young Death, King of Wands. In reverse, we have the Four of Pentacles landing on Rare Event and Music, as well as Life Elsewhere and Get Out. Okay, so you might need to get out. You might be needing to go elsewhere. Okay, with this Four of Pentacles in the upright, it represents good management of what you currently have. In the reverse, it represents foolish spending, frivolous, foolish spending. We have the World card out here. Okay, we have the World card out here for a new beginning. And this World card is on Armon Ra and Bear Market. We have the Sun card out here on We've Only Just Begun. Okay. And what is this on the third eye? On the third eye, we have Victory. Okay. We have the Mamba card. That's what I call the Seven of Wands. It's the Mamba card for victory, completion, and accomplishment. Okay. Victory over. Okay. And that's third eye protection. Okay. So, and again, that's in reverse. Okay. So someone's not able to see anymore, or someone that no longer has their spiritual gifts anymore. This could be the same individual who lets animals lick them. Okay. This could be Monet, Monica, Barbara, Jack, Jackie, Jacqueline, Andrew, Drew, Daryl, Darrell, Nancy, Grant, Cardone, Flowers. Yeah, any of them. Okay. All right. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead and get some angel messages or some tarot messages. If you are interested in the other channel is Esoteric Guidance, Extraterrestrial Earth Angel. Also, the short book is available on that I've published on Amazon Kindle for $4.99. That title of that book is My Father, Your King. Okay, My Father, Your King. And it is the story of the warlock that murdered my father in 1974 and took his place. Okay. Okay. So we have 8 of Pentacles. Okay. 8 of Pentacles message. Okay. So you sitting back and admiring your work, okay, or someone else is, okay. This could be Virginia. Virginia could be doing the work, okay. Virginia could be sleeping with someone else's spouse. Virginia could be the best friend sleeping with the husband. I'm ready, or excuse me, someone's ready. I'm reading more about soft skills and emotions because I never had a connection like this. And I want to be your stable partner. Okay. So 8 of Pentacles is stability. Again, it's you heart admiring your work, the diligence of you. Okay. The diligence of you. Sounds like a song. Okay. Someone might be caught up in the rapture of your love, collective. Someone might be caught up in the rapture of your love. Caught up in the rapture. Shanita. Ooh, I meant Anita. I said Shanita. Ooh, Anita. Baker. I said Shanita. Okay, so we have the Hierophant out here. Hierophant message says, I have a lot of respect for you. I have a lot of respect for the elders. Okay, so someone has a lot of respect for you now. Again, I say what I say. And I follow their advice without questioning. I also follow tradition even if it's outdated. Okay, and this landed on the world card that is sideways. Okay, on the bear market. Okay, so someone is finding it difficult to walk away from traditions and family traditions and going to church, even though my mama went to church and she never had shit. She died poor. Never manifested anything. My grandmama went to that church, so I got to go to that church. We meet every time at this place. We go over here. We do all right. Somebody can't break away from their family and their secret cults, whatever that happens to be, because they're stuck in whatever traditions that is, or at least they feel they are. They're not truly, but they do feel they are. Okay. All right. So then we have the 4 of Cups. Okay. 4 of Cups. I'm not ready for a relationship. I get used to my routines and it's easier to continue with my current situation. That landed on third world country disasters. Okay. Third world country disasters also, collective. The battles that our ancestors fight for us and that we fight, okay, happens in the 4th dimension. Okay, happens in the 4th dimension. I don't know why I'm mentioning that, but that's where it happens. Okay. All right, just beyond the stars I got. Just beyond the stars. I hope you were able to enjoy the last full moon of 2024. Okay, in Gemini, I hope you were able to enjoy that. Okay, next we have the 5 of Cups. You trigger wounds from my past that I haven't let go of yet. I can't stop focusing on my mistakes and feeling regret. Okay, again, depressive energy, sad, regret. Oh, why did I let her go? Why did I let him go? Oh, man, they were the best I ever had. They treated me so good. Why didn't I see it then? Because it wasn't meant to be. That's why. Sometimes divine keeps us blind, okay, until a certain point. high vibrational beings. Sometimes divine keeps us blind until a certain point. Okay? Someone's about to receive their flowers. Okay? And the Eight of Swords landed on rare event and music. I didn't follow my own inner guidance, and now I feel stuck in the mud. It's hard to see a way out when everyone says this is normal. Why are you listening to them? If you see the results of every other karmic ass motherfucker that you hang around, stop hanging around the karmic ass motherfuckers. Again, somebody has a difficult time walking away from tradition because they're weak. That's the only, I had confirmation up there on the phone when I just looked. Confirmation right there, okay, at 2044. All right, so Eight of Swords energy. Someone feeling stuck, okay? And trusting everybody else who tells them that this is normal because they're stuck in the matrix. And they're paying attention to others who are still in the matrix as opposed to those who have cut through the veil, okay? So connect with, hey, whoever you are, connect with someone who's torn through the veil already, okay? Right? Do that, okay? Stop hanging around low vibrational, low life motherfuckers, all right? Did I read the Ace of Pentacles? No. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And this landed on no more tears and get out. How about that? Ace of Pentacles, no more tears and get out. I feel so rich for knowing true love. I now see how easy it is to create wealth when you know someone like you to love. Okay? All right? So collective, and again, I know I have Earth Angels, Star Seeds, healers on this channel. I know I have others who have channels on YouTube, on this platform, who listen, okay? So this is you, okay? There's something about the show, This Is Us, okay? I like that show. I resonate highly with the young father in that energy, okay? And his faithfulness. I don't know his name. Let's look it up. Current time locally is 9:23, 923 investigators, September 23rd. Okay, September 23rd. So we're talking about Libra, September 23rd, September 23rd, Justice. Cast of This Is Us.
There are more than 60 people in the cast of This Is Us. Here are the first three: Milo Ventimiglia, Chrissy Metz, and Mandy Moore.
Okay, so I'm thinking of Sterling K. Brown. Okay, this is who I'm thinking of. Sterling K. Brown. Okay, on that show, his demeanor, his heart, his unconditional love. Okay, and it doesn't always, unconditional love is a difficult thing to manage. Okay, because you have to really truly watch out for abuse. Okay, I think about someone like J-Lo, right? And I think about someone like that who's been kind of shaped and molded for Hollywood, when in truth, Jennifer Lopez is really just a down-to-earth kind of girl, okay? And again, I'm not saying that Jennifer Lopez is. I'm saying I'm using that as an example, all right? Really just the kind of she might be really just the kind of down-to-earth, really type of person. She does what she does because that's what's bringing in the money, but she's really kind of a homebody, that spirit, right? So unconditional love, those of us who arrive with this unconditional love, we have to protect that, okay? And that means not giving it to everyone. Sterling Kelby Brown, born 4576 in St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri comes out often. Active in Hollywood since 2001. Okay. Spouse, Ryan Michelle Baith. Okay. Married, 2006 investigators. 2006. What was going on in 2006? Collective and investigators. They have 2 children, or he has 2 children. I don't know if they're both by here. All right. All right. So, Sterling. Someone's name is Sterling. Okay, Sterling. Okay? Or you are Sterling. What next, Most High? Let's get some angel numbers on these. Okay? Angel numbers, go where you must. Angel numbers, ancestors of the collective, ancestors of the investigators, whatever they're needing to see, the synchronicities for the dates on the calendar, the synchronicities for birthdays, the synchronicities for the numbers that you have been showing them that will confirm in you, investigators and collective, that I speak the truth and divine speaks through me. Okay? All right? Whatever that is. We have 2002 landing on Jackie. I said Jackie. Jack, Drew, and Daryl. We have 2002 and landing on the same name, same first name, last name, same initial. Someone stumbling and bumbling through their words. Okay? For me, that could be because it's early. Or, you know what I mean. This is the first time I've vocally spoke today. So, 2002. Okay, so 2002 concerning Jack, Jackie, Jacqueline, Andrew, Drew, Daryl, okay, investigators, and or someone whose first name and last name starts with the same initial. 2002, investigators. Okay, next. No stop. Synchronicities, numbers, numerology, okay? Numerology is the language of the esoteric. Numerology is the language of the esoteric. Okay? Everything divine does is connected to numerology. Everything from the date you were born, not just the calendar date, but the Gregorian number date. Everything, what moon was present when you were, where the moon was, what cycle it was in, lunar moon, or solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, waxing gibbous moon, full moon, whatever that is, all of it is numerologically done, if that's even a word, numerologically done. Okay, every. Okay, and he does it, they do it, they are male and female. They do it, that's why male and females are created. That's why they can create them. Okay, an apple cannot bear an orange, right? So you are what you produce. 1221, for taking initiative. Virginia needs to take initiative, okay? Or you need to take initiative on whoever's sleeping with your best friend and get out of the situation. 1221, okay? Someone could have this birthday, investigators. We're talking about a Sagittarian Capricorn cusp, okay? Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. Ancestors, you will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. Okay, again, taking initiative. All right, we have 0440, the gut feeling. 0440. Okay, again, what is on this one? What is the 122nd day of the year? What is the 221st day of the year? Okay, investigators. All right. However that goes. 0404. The gut feeling. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Again, who's ever cheating on you or unfaithful, that's not a meaningful relationship. That is meaningless. Except to show you who they are. And when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Also, the name Katina came out here yesterday, and I called her a fat ass. Okay? And this is nothing against women who, female or males, who deal with that problem. I only date and marry and physically love on women. Okay? All right? All right. And in fact, it's funny. I actually have a low gag reflex. So you know I ain't sucking nobody's dick. All right? Except my own if I could. Follow your gut feeling. It's more than follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect or else karma will bite you in the ass. 3 is a crowd. Okay? All right, so Nancy, okay, could be in a crowd. Okay? On the bed. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and look at the second group of cards. All right, shall we? Okay. Anything else concerning these, Divine? No. All right. So I hope the first part of that resonated with you in some way, collective. Okay. So we have spell work reversed. We have this is time is on my side. Okay. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Okay. It could be something about the movie Fallen. Time and the apophis and the spirit of Azazel. Azazel is a demonic spirit that is a spirit jumper. Okay. What is a spirit jumper? They leap from one spirit body, one physical body to the next. Okay. They are a shapeshifter. Okay. That is what Azazel is. And that's what that movie is about. Okay. Okay. Someone needs to honor their ancestors today. I honor my ancestors every day in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I buy them flowers. I buy them drinks. I ask them what they want while I'm in the stove. Okay. Honor your ancestors. They are the reason why your protection is what your protection is today. Okay. Again, my advice is spiritual. It's rarely going to be physical. Rarely. Okay. We have, you are the generational curse breaker. Okay. Don't call them Jesus. Issa or Yeshua is their name. Don't call them Jesus. Issa or Yeshua is their name. Okay. Something about your seventh house. The name Matthew is very significant on multiple fronts. Okay. Unraveling. It could be Matthew, the Gospel of Matthew. Okay. The apostle who followed Yeshua. Okay. It was 13 apostles. The 13th apostle is Mary Magdalene. The 13th apostle is Mary Magdalene. Man erased her from the scripture. Okay, from canonical text. Mary Magdalene is the 13th apostle. Okay, she met Yeshua before Matthew did. Okay, she met him as a child when he was a child. She was already an adult. Okay, so we have, what else do we have? We have Charmaine. Karma knows where they live. That's what I told Samantha when she told me her son died. I said, I don't need to know where you live. She said something about me knowing where she lives, some stupid ass shit. And she said Jesus, right? And I was like, I don't give a fuck. Jesus and Karma knows where you live. And I told her those exact same words. I said Jesus, because she used Jesus, and Karma knows where you live. So when you speak to immature beings, collective, when you speak to immature beings, you have to speak to them in parables. That's why Yeshua used parables, because he was speaking at times to immature people amongst the crowd, and they could not understand. What do you mean I returned to my mother? What do you mean? How can I return to my mother's birth canal? Even the apostles were dumb as fuck. How can I return to my mother's, how can I return to my mother's vaginal canal and be reborn? No, dumbass. It's a spiritual thing. That was funny. No, dumbass. It's a spiritual thing. Even they were dumb, right? So again, parables for those who are immature. So I told her, Jesus and Karma knows where your stupid ass live, in Apopka, Florida. All right. Twisted Sisters. Okay, that could be something about the music group Twisted Sisters that comes out here. I don't know who's in that group. Let's see. Members of the band Twisted Sister.
Members. Here are the first four: D. Snyder, Mark Mendoza, J.J. French, and Eddie Ojeda.
Okay, D comes out all the time, or at least that's a download. D. All right, Snyder Pretzels. Okay, Mark Mendoza, J.J. Reddick, J.J. French. In this case, he's a guitarist. J.J. French. Someone's French. Again, good luck is French for fuck you, private eye. Okay. Eddie Ojeda, Eddie, Edward, AJ, Parole, AJ, Investigators, J.A., AJ, okay? Mike Portnoy, okay? Michael Portnoy, okay? He passed in 2016. Okay, 2016. All right. He was an acoustic drummer or something. Yeah. Okay, and Joe or Joseph Franco investigators, Twisted Sister. Okay, Twisted Sister. All right. Maybe I'll go listen to a Twisted Sister song when we're done here. Okay. So we have Matthew unraveling, stigmata, satanic charm, love your enemies from a distance, your sister is touching your child, your car is rigged, fake offer. Master Builder 33, don't answer the call. The next contestant on Here Comes Karma. Okay, so the next contestant on Here Comes Karma, whoever's come against you, collective, the name Valerie is significant at this time. Okay, Karma knows where they live. And the next contestant on Here Comes Karma. Okay, the next contestant on Here Comes Karma. All right, I'm reminded of Drew Carey and him hosting, what does he host? The Price is Right, or used to, or something? A game show. You're the next contestant on Here Comes Karma. That needs to be a game show. That needs to be a game show. Okay. So divine source. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab the mixed deck here. We have a mixed deck of tarot and karmic cards. Divine source. We have Kelsey, Kingsley, Carlton. Okay, Carlton Banks. Okay, Charmaine. Okay. Again, could be something about Carly. Okay, we looked up we were talking about Carly Russell. We were talking about Carly Russell the other day. We were talking about Carly Russell the other day, right? Who faked her kidnapping. So someone, again, the download was signed a death certificate. So someone could fake a death. They could have faked your death, signed a death certificate, and then tried to take what belonged to you. Okay? Because they do crazy ass shit like this, don't they? Right? Oh, we have two. We have the Tower, the Hierophant, the Fool, all over here on Satanic Charm in reverse. The Tower, the Fool is in the upright, or yeah. Okay, love the enemy, hate their deeds. Okay, yep, love the enemy, hate their deeds. Okay, so we have the Tower on that and Satanic Charm, and the Hierophant in reverse. So Satanic Charm could be someone who is very charming, or is, not could be. It is someone who's very charming, and that's good. There's nothing wrong with being charming. I consider myself a bit charming, right? But I don't use it for satanic reasons. So they could have flipped the script, right? And started using their good for bad, including what's between their legs. Okay? On the floor that fell, we have the Knight of Cups for some type of sustainable offer, okay? Some type of faithful energy heading towards you. And we have the Hermit, okay? This could be your energy that is stable. You are stable, consistent. Again, this card has been beaten up, right? But yeah, this could be you. Still in hermit mode, still waiting for justice, okay? Consistent, faithful energy, stable. Not fast, not slow, just the right speed, okay? Just the right speed, okay? We have a Smoker landing on Master Builder 33. Honor your ancestors. Take the trash out. And Carlton. Okay? All right? I am a 420-er, whatever you want to call that. All right? So, Divine. Go to the back. Okay? Divine Source. Okay? Can you give us any... Who is divine? Give us names. I'm not looking in the back. Give us names for those who might be, who are satanic charmers. Names of satanic charmers currently on this earth. Name of satanic charmers currently on this earth. Names of satanic charmers currently on the earth. Names of satanic charmers currently on the earth. Names of satanic charmers currently on the earth. Name of satanic charmers currently on the earth. Or places. Okay, and again, their name could have come out here already. It could be Grant, could be a Cardone. Okay, again, their name could have come out already. So we have Chester, satanic charmer. I-10, okay? Again, the active Houston serial killer. We have the name Luis, okay? Luis, could be Lewis. Chester, okay, is a molester. I-10, okay? The satanic charmer could be someone who was reincarnation as a child or reincarnation of child as your parent, okay? So this could be a parent, the satanic charmer, and in a previous life, they were your child. And yes, that happens. I-10, we have a mechanic gang stalker. A mechanic gang stalker. Okay, so someone who is a mechanic, owns their own shop, shade tree or otherwise. Okay, a shade tree mechanic is kind of like somebody who, like the community knows is a good mechanic, but, they might be strung out on drugs or something or do stuff for beer and alcohol. Like, yeah, I change out your starter. Go get me a 6-pack. Like, right. Okay, something about coronary heart disease and a grandpa. Okay, something about coronary heart disease and a grandpa. Private investigator watching me. Is your grandfather still alive? They might die suddenly from coronary heart disease, dumbass. Okay. Something about anal pleasure. Okay. Something about anal pleasure. Again, you don't have to be a homosexual man, okay, to enjoy this. There are GFTSs, okay? GFTSs. What is a GFTS? A GFTS is a grown folks toy store. That's what a GFTS is, okay? That is what a GFTS is, okay? Right? So you don't have to allow a same being, like a male being, okay, to do this to you, okay? You can go to a GFTS, okay? If your woman don't, you can go to a GFTS. She may not be into that, okay? Nothing and no one can stop the justice due to you. Nothing and no one can stop the justice due to you. There's something about some all expenses paid opportunity coming. No one except you can stop the justice coming to you. Okay? All right? And this is what it means, and that was a confirmation horn honk. This is what it means to stay the course. Only you can fuck up your own journey. Okay? Something about a drug death. Again, investigators. Drug death. What's the fentanyl? Okay? There's a horn. Fentanyl. Seventh house. What else is out here? Any other names? Am I missing anything? We have Atlanta out here. That comes out often. We have a multiracial marriage. Okay? Also, Sharon Leal. Sharon has been criticized, okay, because she married a Caucasian, okay? And when she got married, other brown folks in America were criticizing her. Do you know, let me talk to the brown folks for a minute. Do you know, at least in America, the brown folks in America, these individuals are some of the most racist ass motherfuckers on the goddamn planet. Do you want to know why? Okay? Because they stand up and they will act like someone needs to do an egg cleanse. This Hierophant in reverse, whoever the satanic charmer is, you need to do an egg cleanse. Okay, so that's where it landed, right? Supporting all these sorry, low vibrational ass organizations, NAACP, Karmic ass fucking organization. You are a racist, NAACP, okay? You are a racist, okay? Why am I getting Jeff Foxworthy? Let's look up Jeff Foxworthy before I continue. But yeah, you just racist, okay? Black Lives Matter. Them motherfuckers, do you know how much money Black Lives Matter owes the government? Black Lives Matter. What was I going to look up? Oh, Jeff Foxworthy. All right. Comedian and actor. So someone's a comedian. 9/6/1958 investigators. 9/6/1958. Okay. Jeffrey Marshall, U.S. Marshals. Okay. It could be a U.S. Marshal watching you. Same thing. Whoever the investigator is, whatever agency you work for, I guarantee you, karma has already hit your family. And when it starts to manifest into 3D, your ass gonna be sorry. You might not even live to even bring the justice to me. Somebody else might need to pick up the case. I'm telling you, I put it on your fucking bloodline. Stop watching me and bring your ass forward with the truth. And not just for me, for the rest of the collective. I'm not joking around. I will do it every fucking day. Every day. Born in Atlanta, Georgia. So there's something about Atlanta. He's 67 today. Investigators, 1967, 1976. Married Pamela Gregg in 1985. He's been married for 40 years. Okay. 2 children. Active, 1982 to present. Stand-up comedian. Yeah. Okay. Jeff Foxworthy. All right. He's famous for the "you might be a redneck if." Okay, so somebody might be a redneck. Okay, I love an accent with a little twang in it. There was something else I was going to look up. Oh. How much money does Black Lives Matter owe the IRS? Let me look at the news. Exclusive Black Lives Matter. Wait. Let's see. So there's something about $33 or $30 million. Okay, something about $30 million or $33 million. Okay. All right. Low vibrational ass. Okay. Yep. Low vibrational ass people. Okay. So, again, anybody who stands up and roots for only one skin color or only one nationality, okay? Only one, that is a racist. Okay? They could be a Mexican organization. It could be whatever organization. It doesn't matter. That is a racist. If you are not all for all, okay? Yep, you are a racist. Yes, you are. Okay? Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, they are racist. You hear me? They are racist. Okay? Elijah Muhammad was trying to turn Malcolm X into a racist. Okay? But he awoke and got out and realized that Elijah Muhammad was a dark-ass, low-vibrational motherfucker who was fucking on women and giving birth and having women give birth to kids all around the country, all around the world. Malcolm X realized that and got out. And then Elijah put the hit out on him and he was assassinated. Elijah Muhammad is a fucking joke. You can be Muslim. I'll whoop your ass. Spiritually. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay? I don't give a fuck. The person coming towards me could be Muslim. I don't give a fuck. You will have to change that. I guarantee you. Okay? I will not be joined to anybody who is associated with Muslims. Okay? Muslims, however you want to say it, in any sort of way. Okay? Not in my personal life. I can work with someone who's a Muslim, but I will not marry a woman who is a Muslim. I will not do that because of the actions of Elijah Muhammad and what that organization stands for. I won't do it. I won't do it. Okay? So, something's unraveling. We had Grant Cardone pompous ass energy out here. Grant Cardone is a pompous ass. Okay, we have a multiracial marriage. Again, that could mean that you are Egyptian ancestry and they are Atlantis ancestry. It doesn't mean you're different shades this lifetime. You can be a brown Puerto Rican and you marry a brown American. And when people look at you, they can't tell you are not a brown American. Okay? Right? So don't pay attention to the skin color. That is more irrelevant than anything. And truly, Jasmine and Guy, okay, that is extremely irrelevant. Your skin color is nothing. Really, truly, it's nothing other than a test of divine to see how you will be treated. Okay? That is why Yeshua was born in the region of the world that he was born in. Okay? This is the reason why he was not Caucasian. Okay? If you don't believe me, let's check it out. Was Yeshua Caucasian? No. Biblical accounts indicates that Yeshua was first century Jewish man from the Middle East. Middle East! Karmic ass Europeans who changed the Bible and changed the image in the 17th century. Middle Eastern, dumbass, not Caucasian or modern European. Okay, brown skin, dark hair, brown eyes, resembling modern day people from that region like Syrians, Lebanese, or Palestinians. While the Bible refers to no physical description, his Jewish heritage places him with Middle Eastern context. Okay, same thing with his name, Issa. That name is not the name that's printed in the Bible. Why would they not want you to know that their real name is Issa? Because they don't want you to know where they really came from. That's why they changed their fucking face and gave them blue eyes and blonde hair. Looking like fucking Fabio running down the mountain. What the fuck? That's not Yeshua. Who is that? Okay? So divine gives you the skin color that you have each lifetime to test you and to test those around you at that time in history here. Right? So racist. Kinsey, Kelsey, Kinsley, Calvin Hobbes. Someone could read comics. Calvin. Okay. Cal. All right. Someone could go by Cal. All right. Spell work reversed. Time is on your side. You are the next contestant on Here Comes Karma. Whoever you are, dark soul. Whoever you are. All right. So, thank you so much as always for tuning in. Again, I did it a little differently this time around, okay? Tony, Anthony, Antonio, and on the back, the name Shauna. Shauna, S-H-A-W-N or S-E-A-N. It also could be Shauna spelled S-E-A-N-A, Shauna, okay? Someone could have a son whose name is Trey, or goes by Trey, but it's Trayman or Tremaine or something. Mm-hmm. All right. Before we go, let's close. Ooh, I did not even see this. Justice was sitting over here on the side, okay, by the tiger's eye bracelet. Okay, Justice was sitting over here by the tiger's eye bracelet. I didn't even see it come out here. Justice. Right there, collective. Okay, right there, investigator. Again, private investigator watching me, whoever you are, whatever agency you work for, I guarantee you, my work does not return to me void. I guarantee you. My work does not return to me void. I guarantee you. Okay? The number 1, okay? So something about a Capricorn. Okay, the number 1, right? Or the first of the month, something about the first of the month. It's the first of the month. So grab your check and come on. Okay. 6, okay. 1, 6. Okay, so June. Someone's name could be June. Okay, and 11. 1, 6, 11. 1, 611. Let's look up the angel number before we go. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. The channel, again, is growing at a pleasurable pace. Okay? To give you an example what shadow banning does before we look into this, to give you an idea of what shadow banning does. The other channel, Esoteric Guidance, Extraterrestrial Earth Angel, has 834 videos on it or something. Okay, that channel was created in 2022. Okay, that channel is 3 years old. Right? This channel was created a year ago, December 14th or something like that. Okay, December 14th or something like that. A year ago. Esoteric Guidance, because of what was being shared over there, okay, was being shadow banned by someone who works for YouTube. Okay, that's why your ass gonna get sued, YouTube. Okay, so that channel, it took 3 years to get to 333 subscribers. Okay, we are at 330 something subscribers, or will be, okay, here in the next couple of days in less than 12 months. That's what shadow banning will do to a channel. Okay, angel number 1611 signifies focusing on positive thoughts and intentions to manifest your desires, encouraging spiritual growth, new beginnings. We did have the World card out here. We have the Sun card out here. We have the Seven of Wands out here. We have the Hierophant out here. We have a Tower out here. So justice out here. So many things that are indicating a new beginning for so many of us. Okay. Balance in relationships and aligning actions with your true self. Again, the purpose of your journey here is to become your highest, purest, truest self. No matter who comes against you, no matter how long it takes, stay faithful, stay the course, and you will see it, because divine is not a liar. Okay? And so if divine has said, this is what I'm going to give you, and you have done the work and you are standing in your 10 or your 9 of Pentacles today, really there's nothing for you to do, is just stay the course. Urging you to trust your inner wisdom and guidance in career and life. Okay? It's a prompt for spiritual awakening, balancing material needs with spiritual path, and trusting the journey to attract abundance and positive outcomes. Okay? Thank you so much as always for tuning in. What's the time on the video? 57:44. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. My name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel, a light worker, and Gaia beacon. I was born on the 333rd day of the year. I am a master builder 3311, born in the month of November 29, okay? Breaks down to 11, 2 plus 9, and 74 is an 11. 11 plus 11 plus 11 is 33. Master Builder 33, in case you're wondering how you can figure out if you are a Master Builder 11, 22, or 33. Those are the Master Builder numbers. The entire universe is built on numerology. That is the language of the esoteric. Look into it. Pay attention to your synchronicities, collective, and investigators. Thank you so much as always for tuning in, and be encouraged.